Hello and welcome to my video for this week. This fortnight all the bookish Brits have been talking about anti-bullying because last week was anti-bullying week. We've been sharing our favourite books that talk about bullying as well as personal experiences. Today I'm going to talk to you about 3 types of bullying. The first of which is based on what other people look like. Although not everyone likes to admit it, we all stereotype in one way or another. Whether it's from people's clothing or their race, what their hairstyle's like, how they talk. We judge someone from a first glance. Now this isn't necessarily a bad thing, it's only bad if we act upon these stereotypes. A book that I felt really embodied this is Wonder by R.J. Palacio. In this book, Augie has a facial disfigurement. The book follows his first year at mainstream school. I think before this he had been homeschooled, and it just kind of shows the issues he has to deal with every day. His family have obviously grown used to seeing him, but for other people they react with shock. Some people point at him, some kids start to cry, run away, they call him names, all of which he has to put up with. As a child, I don't think anyone should have to put up with this. Luckily for Augie, he takes it in his stride, and although he doesn't fully understand why people treat him this way, he just deals with it in a really mature manner. I'm not saying that anyone should have to deal with it, but this book really explores how, even when you're being bullied, you can get something positive out of it. The second type of bullying I want to talk about is bullying based on sexuality. From a personal point of view, my job is quite a male-orientated job, and as such, when I'm out and about, I quite often get calls and names by members of the public, whether it's things such as like being a lesbian or a dyke, or much more insulting names. While mostly I laugh it off, I don't really feel like I should have to put up with this, and I know that I'm not alone. Many girls who work in professions that are dominated by men, such as plumbers or builders, bouncers or weightlifters, they will all probably tell you that at some point they've been laughed off because they're a girl in a male-orientated world. I'm not saying that girls are the only ones who suffer. Certainly men suffer the same sort of things too, but I can only tell it from a woman's perspective. The third type of bullying is based on background. I went to a grammar school as a teenager. For those of you who don't live in the UK, this means that I went to a school that was free, but you had to sit a test in order to be selected to go to that school based on intelligence. Because of the exam, a large proportion of people who went to my school attended private school previously in their lives. This meant that a lot of parents, I'm speaking generally here, but quite a large proportion of parents were either rich or liked to spend a lot of money on their children, understandably so. But this meant I felt a lot of pressure growing up to do things such as take part in school trips, have the coolest clothes and stationery, bags. Everything I had was judged, and quite often it didn't live up to the mark. One of the series of books that really helped me growing up is the Harry Potter series. I know this is really common and really well known, but actually it has really good messages. It ranges from Harry, who is an orphan and sticks out straight away and gets bullied because of it, and is always picked on because he seemed to be special, even though none of it is his fault. And then we have Hermione, whose parents are muggles, which means they're different, they may be seen as not good enough, as a different class, maybe not rich enough, etc, etc. And then Ron, who we know whose parents are poor. However, love sort of overcomes this. They've got such a large family, why do they need money? Obviously we see Draco as a bully in these books, but I really like it as towards the end where Harry actually sticks up for Draco and they kind of come together, although not completely. A part of them is on the same level. Please check out all the videos by the other bookish Brits about anti-bullying and share your experiences with us. If you've got any book recommendations for books about bullying or books that are useful to children being bullied, then please leave them in the comments down below. Thank you!